Test.
Testing 1, 2.
And I think there'll be seats in the back here, and the right side is open too, because it's only, your first grader can down. Well, that's my different section, so the right section there should be open and down. Right.
I did. I was like, hey, I'll see you in like 30 minutes.
Supposed to be a surprise.
He's like, we're picking you up, I'm picking up early. I'm like, no, I'll just see you in about 30 minutes. Hey, come on, let's go get you a breakfast, okay? You can have breakfast. Yeah, should be kind. All right, I'm not gonna let you go hungry today. All right, let's find you something. Would you have? All right. Wait, so we need to go there. All right. It's okay. Well, you have your tea and I have. Okay.
run out. Nobody's curious.
I guess you can walk up the stairs, but you can come up here. Okay.
You're gonna sit here. Nope, you're all the way in. You'll leave the seat space, so you're gonna sit here.
And you probably need those in March, just gonna be this, like you had.
Are they all coming out or just?
Just.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you guys go. That's okay.
Okay. And let's see, we're gonna go down in front. No, you guys sit, you're good. We're not moving.
Just this girl.
Ready? On the top. Really, go ahead.
We're gonna go down here. And we're gonna be, let's do right here. All the way over there. You feel over by the.
I see somebody that's your class. Good job. Walk past the motor if you're away.
Good morning, Sierra Weeks Elementary. So a lot of you, it's your first time in the auditorium, so as we get started, I just want to remind you that you really need to be sitting nice and quietly and facing up here the whole time, okay? That looks great how you're doing right now, so everybody facing up here. I'm Mrs. Behrman, the building principal, and I'm thrilled to be welcoming our students and our guests to the auditorium this morning for our first quarter student recognition assembly of the 2023-24 school year. We are live streaming this morning's assembly, so I'm excited to be welcoming our classes and our families who are watching virtually. As we get started, I would like to call our Student Council President, Will Volkert, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand if you are able.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Will. The students who are being recognized this morning are being recognized for exemplary behavior and effort through the first quarter. So if you're called on stage this morning, it means you're doing everything you need to be doing when you come to school each day, and your teachers and bus drivers are noticing. So congratulations. When we come to school, it's so important that we are focused on our learning and that we exhibit a strong work ethic. We want to make sure that we're giving 100% effort every day so we can continue to grow our brains and reach our full potential. The students at Sierra Weeks do a fantastic job every day, and that's what makes our school an exceptional elementary school. So as we begin, I want to thank our entire school community for all your hard work that you put forth every day, and our parents for raising such wonderful children. Everyone should be proud of your efforts as we celebrate the students who were chosen for recognition this quarter. So please don't be upset if you're not called up on stage, because all of you are doing a really good job. And if you know you're doing 100% every day, you come to school and you're working as hard as you possibly can, you need to be very proud of yourself. So you don't need the certificate to be proud. So everybody sitting here needs to be proud this morning. We want to make sure we're grateful for the ones that do get the certificates and we congratulate them, but I want everyone to feel proud of your efforts. For our first recognition assembly, we are recognizing students who exhibited our character traits from September through October. And those traits were respect, responsibility, exception, and inclusion. When I call students up, I would like you to stand on the risers so we get a group picture of your grade level. And we're going to start with UPK. So they've never done this before, so we'll get them set up so they're ready for their picture. Please remember that this is a special moment for each one of you, so you need to be an excellent audience, just like you're doing right now. When I call students, we'll want to clap for the entire grade on the risers. So to hold your applause as we call up the students, and once they're all up here for a picture, then we'll clap for them. I would like to mention too that we have certificates for bus behavior. Our behavior on the bus affects the safety of everyone. So it's extremely important to have exemplary behavior on the way to and from school. So at this time, we're going to get started.
So our very first student to come up is LMA Orr. Come on up, and I'll show you what we're going to do. So I'm going to shake your hand, this way, okay? And then I'm going to give you your certificate, and I want you to stand right up. I want you to like hold two hands like this, so it's right here so everybody can see it, and then stand right here in the risers with a big smile so everyone can see how great you are. You want to step down one step? Perfect. Okay. Next we have Adalia Hakeem. Oh, and I just, you know what? This is the first one I did this year, and I didn't announce what this was too. So LMA, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. LMA is kind and helpful to all her peers in the classroom. And Adalia, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Adalia makes her classmates feel special. She is always willing to help a friend when needed. There you go, and then hold it right in front of you. And I think we have Mrs. Stantek to take a picture. Is she not in here? Yeah. So these are our 3 UPK award winners. You have a round of applause. Too precious. Okay, and next we have our 4 UPK, and we're going to start with Esme Doolittle Dean. Oh, remember, good audience, so that's great. We want this. Esme, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Esme is respectful and kind. She is ready to learn and grow as a noble knight. Excellent. Right there, big smile. Duncan Farden, come on up. We're going to wait till the end, remember? So part of being a good audience is whole body listening. Duncan. Okay, Duncan, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Duncan always works hard to make speech sounds and words correctly. He takes turns and is kind to his friends. Nice job. Next, we have William Gabriel. Come on up. William.
Remember, we want everybody to have their turn. Nice and quiet. William, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. William is a kind friend and a wonderful listener. He is always ready to do his best. Very nice. And next we have Riley Clark. Come on up. Riley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Riley uses her best manners throughout the day. She never forgets to say please and thank you. Wonderful. Get right next to William. We'll get a picture. Okay, can we have a round of applause for Okay, now, can everybody hear me? I'm usually pretty loud, but if you can't. All right, now we're moving on to our kindergarten. First grade, remember, your group is the role models. And these guys are doing such a great job right now. You guys should be sitting so perfect so that they know how to sit. Excellent. The first up for kindergarten is Jack Napolis. Come on up. Jack, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jack is always kind, is always being a kind friend and offers to help. Wait, Jack, you got another one. And our second one is for Jack Rapolis. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jack follows directions quickly and is focused and ready to learn. Nice. Right on the riser. Hold them both up. Mason Alexander.
He's not here.
Okay, I'm still going to read it so we can recognize him. Mason Alexander, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Mason always tries his best and is positive. Very nice. Kane Schmidt, come on up. Kane, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Kane consistently shows respect and responsibility in our classroom. I can always count on him to do the right thing throughout the day. Fantastic. Next, Violet Smith. Okay, Violet Smith got an award in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Violet always comes into math class with a smile and is eager to learn. She follows directions quickly and applies herself 100% each day. And Violet had two. So Violet's second one was in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Violet consistently shows acceptance and inclusion in our classroom. I can always count on her to be a friend to everyone in our room and help them when they get stuck. Very nice. Nasir Hakim. Okay, Nasir. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Nasir focuses and works hard during second step lessons, showing that he is listening and that he cares. Hunter Barksdale.
I don't have that sad picture.
Okay, Hunter, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Hunter does a great job in music class. He participates in all the activities and always follows directions. Very nice.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Wonderful manners. We love it. Willow Sidlicki. Willow, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Willow is an amazing friend. She is always willing to help and participate. Elijah Ortez. Elijah, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Elijah has showed great responsibility completing his center and independent desk work with help from his teachers. Great job. Okay, you have 2 hands to stand right down next to Willow. Right there, and smile big, you're good. Miles Lacey. Miles. Good morning, and shake this here. Over here. Miles, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Miles is very respectful and responsible, and he integrates with Mrs. Darling's class for morning meeting. Good job. Here you go, 2 hands, with a big smile. Right there with the riser. So we can get a picture. Can we have a round of applause for our kindergarten recipients? Got it? Great job. Oh, Miles, up here. Let's make sure it's on. And last but not least, for our morning first ceremony, for first grade, we have Harvey Giles. Oh. Okay, Harvey, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Harvey is doing a great job in coding. Nice job. Luca de Imperio. Luca? Oh. Faithlin Benning. Faithlin, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Faithlin is working so hard in ELA Skills Block. She's often helping friends stay on track too. Nice job, Faithlin. Zakir Hakim. Excellent. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Zakir works hard every day during our skills block, showing respect and responsibility for our classroom and his own learning. Keep working hard. Excellent job. Big smile. Harper Short. Okay, Harper, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Harper shows respect to others by being kind. She shows respect towards herself by listening and learning in class. And Harper, you have 2. Hold on one second. Her second one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Harper always comes to our group ready to learn. She has great pride in what she does and is growing as a mathematician each day. Great job, Harper. She with a big smile. Levi Sedolnik. Morning. Okay. Levi, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Levi is working so hard in speech. He is a responsible and hardworking student who is always willing to help his peers when needed. Congratulations. Everly Hepler.
Everly, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Everly is very kind and respectful to all her classmates. She is eager to help others. Keep up the great work. Congratulations. William Wallace. William, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. William is always a good listener and follows directions well. William always tries his best, even if the work is challenging at times. Keep up the great work, William. Joseph Kashanzik. Okay, Joey. This is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Joey works hard every day during our skills block, showing responsibility for his learning and expressing himself to get the tools he needs to be at his best. I'm so proud of your growth, Joey. Keep working hard. Very nice. Oh, Joseph, you've got two. Wow. Okay. Joseph, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Joey is doing a wonderful job in OT. He is leading by example, remaining on task and working his hardest. His pride in his work is contagious. Great job, Joey. Fantastic. Zachary Canstruck. Okay, Zachary. This is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character trait. Zachary is kind, courteous, and focused during second step lessons each time I'm in there. Congratulations. Christian Hollenbeck. Congratulations. Okay, Christian, you have two as well. This is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Christian has done amazing with getting to school every day on time. I also notice his kind spirit and upbeat personality. Very nice. One more. Christian, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Christian has been working very hard in OT. He always tries his best. Christian can write his first name without help and is so proud of his accomplishments. Great job, Christian. Very nice. Look at the face. Shane Whitman. Shane, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Shane is respectful and kind to everyone he meets. Shane works hard on everything he does. Great job, Shane. Roland Doolittle Dean. Roland, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Roland is a kind and responsible student. He gives 100% effort in everything he does. He is a true joy to have in class. You're welcome. Nice meeting. Colt Riley. Colt, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Colt does his personal best each and every day in our math group. He is working on developing his number sense, and I am so proud of him. Way to go, Colt. Right down here. Right down by roll.
And last but not least for our morning, Nevaeh Bevis. Come on up. Picture, we have so many first graders, that's fantastic. Nevaeh, congratulations. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Nevaeh works hard each day in reading group. She has made amazing progress as a reader. She is reading everything in our room before I can even introduce it. Nice job. Congratulations. Okay, and I think for our picture, we're gonna have somebody step down on the first riser. So Harper. And then can we have a round of applause for our first grade There's so many of you guys. Okay, thank you so much, first grade. So, you guys can head back to your seats. You guys can head back to your seats. So congratulations to everyone who got an award this morning. Please remember, if you did get an award, we are still so proud of all the hard work you are doing every day. Please remember to always be a noble knight and do what's right. So I hope you're very proud of yourselves for everything you're doing every day. Thanks for joining us this morning for our UPK and first grade assembly. Everyone have a wonderful day. We'll start with UPK first, and now. I think they're here now. Okay, first grade. So we'll be coming down and say. So
I just want to make sure you're in the right file. It's Luca D'Imperio.
yeah, one minute break. And say that they D'Imperio. Okay, so I do it again. Okay. Yeah, so he will be, I move him over.
Okay, thank you so much.
No, I apologize. So for those of you that have, so we're trying to decide, so now you're waiting for the 10 o'clock ticket. It was so long to get away, so we're trying to decide.
Brandon, please sit down on your box. Have your back facing back to the chair.
Good morning, Cedar Weeks Elementary. So we're doing this a little different this year for those of you who came last year. We had a UPK through first grade assembly at 9:15, and now we're doing second grade through fifth grade. So some classes chose to stay in their classrooms and they're having it live streamed, and then some chose to come down to the auditorium, and all of our award recipients are in here as well. So I am Mrs. Behrman, the building principal, and I'm thrilled to be welcoming our students and our guests to the auditorium this morning for our first quarter student recognition assembly for the 2023-24 school year. We are live streaming this morning's assembly, so I'm excited to be welcoming our classes and our families who are watching virtually. As we get started, I would like to call our Student Council President, Will Volker, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand if you are able.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Will. And just a reminder, because we have not been down here in a long time, just make sure that we're being an excellent audience. Everyone who gets called up today really deserves their turn. So we want to make sure that we're sitting quietly. We're going to hold our applause until the end of a grade level when they come up, and then we'll get a picture. So. Okay. The students who are being recognized this morning are being recognized for exemplary behavior and effort throughout the first quarter. So if you're called on stage this morning, it means you are doing everything you need to be doing when you come to school each day, and your teachers are noticing. So congratulations. When we come to school, it is so important that we are focused on our learning and that we exhibit a strong work ethic. We want to make sure that we're giving 100% effort every day so we can continue to grow our brains and reach our full potential. The students at CR Weeks do a fantastic job every day, and that's what makes our school an exceptional elementary school. So as we begin, I want to thank our entire school community for all your hard work that you put forth every day, and to all of our parents for raising such fantastic children. Everyone should be proud of your efforts as we celebrate the students who were chosen for recognition this morning. So please don't be upset if you don't get a certificate. If you come to school every day and you give 100% effort and you know that you are doing your absolute best, you need to be proud of yourself, whether you have a certificate or not. So everyone sitting here who knows they work really hard and that you do your best, please be proud of yourself, okay? It's fantastic for the students who will receive certificates, and we're proud of them, and we're happy for them, but we all need to be proud of ourselves and know that we're doing our best every day. So please, either way, you need to be proud of yourself. For our first recognition assembly, we are recognizing students who exhibit our character traits from September through October. So those character traits were respect, responsibility, exception, and inclusion. When I call students up, I'd like you to come up on the risers, and I'll give you your certificate. I'll read what's on your certificate, and then I want you to stay up here and hold your certificate in front of you until we're done with your grade level. Then we will get a grade level picture. Please remember, this is a special moment for each one of you, so we need to be an excellent audience, just like you're doing right now. You're doing fantastic, so thank you so much. When I call, we'll wait for the entire grade level. And I also want to mention that we have certificates for bus behavior as well. Our behavior on the bus affects everyone's safety. So it's extremely important to have exemplary behavior on the way to school and on the way home. So thank you to everyone who learns one of those today too. So at this time, we're going to get started with second grade.
And I'm usually pretty loud, so I think everybody can hear me. If you can't, please let me know, but I'm trying to be very loud so you can hear me. First up, we have Luca De Imperio, the Imperio. Okay, Luca, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits.
Luca has shown good responsibility and acceptance with being in a new school. Luca enjoys learning with his new classmates. And this is from Mrs. Urell, your teacher. We're all happy to have you. Luca. Stay right there behind her. And then hold it like this with a big smile until we finish with everyone second grade. Stay right there, okay? All right, Wade Turnpetty. Wade, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Wade loves to learn and is respectful. He makes interesting connections, also asks great questions, and is willing to share this thinking in our STEM classes. And this is from Mrs. Calavota. Let's hold our applause so I can get the names out too. We're gonna wait and then do it all at once for that. Okay, Benjamin Cafferty. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Ben is respectful and caring, and a caring student who is always ready to learn. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Palonis. Reese Schmidt. Excellent audience, remember. Reese, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Reese is such a responsible student. She is always ready to learn and help others. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Palonis. Andrew Hubble. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Hensley is working hard in coding, and she is a great problem solver. And this is from Miss Ashley. Brayden Stanton. It's hard to remember to hold the applause. That's good enough. Brayden. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Brayden is always kind and respectful to adults and his peers. He works hard and is always willing to assist others. This is from Mrs. Chittister. Tobias DeGroat. Okay, so I still want to honor Tobias. This was in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Tobias is kind and respectful to everyone. He is always ready to learn and is willing to help others. And that's from Mrs. Crisanti. Madeline Deo. Madeline, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Madeline shows respect and kindness to others. She is a hard worker and a great helper. And this is from Mrs. Crisanti. Skyla Wallace. Skyla, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Skyla is often kind and respectful to students and staff at school. She is also doing great with her attendance. Keep up the good work, Skyla, from Mrs. Muto. Luke Perry. That was an entrance. Luke Perry, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Luke came back to school ready to learn and ready to lead. He works hard at every session and never gives up. Keep up the hard work, Luke, from Miss Miller. Ava Patch. Ava, come on. Okay, Ava, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Ava has shown respect and kindness this quarter. She is making safe and smart choices. Okay, let's shake this hand. All right. Ava, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Ava has shown respect and kindness this quarter. She is making safe and smart choices in the classroom. Keep it up, Ava. And this is from Miss Miller. Justin Lockwood. Justin, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Justin does his personal best every day in reading group. He is always working hard, and I never have to ask him twice to do anything. Thanks for setting such a great example, Justin, from Mrs. Abdullah. There. And Deacon Barrett. Okay, everyone listening? Okay, Deacon, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Deacon has done a great job showing respect and acceptance at school. When a problem seems big, but is small, Deacon accepts that he can make good choices to change his feelings and solve the problem. From Miss Urell.
Let's have Manny go down go down and sacrifice in front of him. So that we have to go right up. That's just me. You're coming down first.
Okay, can we have a round of applause for our second Okay, second grade, you go back to your seats. Nice job. We are ready for third grade, and we're going to start with Graham Lear. Okay, Graham, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Graham is doing a great job in coding from Mr. Thompson. Kayla Anderson. Excellent audience. Okay, Kayla. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Kayla is an enthusiastic learner. She actively participates, shares ideas, listens respectfully, and has a great attitude in our STEM classes. From Mrs. Calavoda. Ella Gabriel. Ella, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Ella is a model student when it comes to demonstrating respect and responsibility in the classroom. Ella is kind to everyone, and I can always count on her to make the right choices and be a leader. Keep up the awesome job. From Mrs. Buchanan. McKenna, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. McKenna is a role model in our classroom. I can always count on McKenna to do the right thing. She always follows directions the first time and gives her best effort no matter the task. Keep up the amazing work. From Mrs. Buchanan. Lucas Briggs. Lucas, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Lucas is a leader in our math class. He doesn't give up when given a difficult math problem. Keep up the great work, Lucas. From Mrs. Palawonis. Connor Sherrells. Thank you. Connor, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Connor works hard, focuses, and participates well during discussions in our second step lessons. From Miss Muto. Haley Racknell. Haley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Haley is a leader in the classroom. I always find her on task and giving her best effort. She is kind and respectful to everyone and a great role model for her peers. Keep up the great work, Haley, from Miss Balaja. Jesus Esquez. Jesus, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jesus has had a great start in 3rd grade. He is working hard in the classroom and is becoming an amazing writer. Keep up the awesome work, Jesus, from Miss Balaja. Serenity Murphy. Serenity, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Serenity does an outstanding job at being kind and caring to peers and adults throughout the building. Awesome job, Serenity, from Miss Costick. Xander Brander. Carander. All right, Xander, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Xander has started his artistic year out by seeing his ideas through and creating unique artwork. He is focused and participating with great effort. Awesome job, Xander, from Mrs. Edwards. Okay, we can make 2 rows. So, Brianne, down again. Sally, my power over. Picture. Here. Step over. All right, can we have a round of applause? Fourth grade, we're going to move on to Logan Rex. Logan, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Logan is making excellent progress in coding, and he is always willing to help others. From Ms. Ashley. Olivia Farr. Olivia, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Olivia is such a hard worker and focused student. She is one of the first students to follow the directions and is very engaged in learning. From Mrs. Toussaint. Brennan Stack. Okay, let's honor his award. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Brennan is hardworking, kind, and very focused. He comes in with a smile every day and has such wonderful manners. From Mrs. Toussaint. Gavin Guthrie. Gavin, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Gavin comes to PE every day with a positive attitude and a great work ethic. From Mr. Bixby. Jocelyn Quick. Jocelyn, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jocelyn is a model student. She is a very hard worker and always follows directions from Mrs. Tate. Dominic Orchestra. Okay, let's honor this too. In recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits, Dom is a wonderful student. He always follows directions and has a great zest for learning. From Mrs. Bates. He's on a field trip today with engineering. So excellent. Congratulations. Nicole Russo. Nicole, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Nicole has had marvelous attendance this quarter. She also works hard and positively contributes to class discussions during second step. From Ms. Muto. Zoe Ryan. Zoe, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Zoe comes to class prepared and excited to learn every day. She is always willing to participate with a smile on her face. Keep up the great work from Miss Evans. And Colin Beavers. Colin, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Colin treats all his peers and all adults with kindness and respect. Colin always comes to school prepared and ready to learn. I know that I can always count on Colin to be doing the right thing, even when no one is looking. That's Miss McCarville. All right. Round of applause for the fifth grade. As we move on to fifth grade, I always tell the fifth graders, we really count on them in this building because they help set the culture and they are the role models for all the students. And then we can even see that by the way they sit in the auditorium, that they're role models. So I'm really proud when a fifth grader gets an award because you're doing what you need to be doing every day. But I'm proud of all the fifth graders in general for helping lead the school. First up, we have William Bolker. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. William is doing a great job in coding from Mr. Thompson. John Anderson. John, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. John is a student who gets along with everyone and treats others with kindness and respect. He is also a hard worker who puts forth great effort. So, Mr. Trapani. Landon Young. Landon, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Landon works extremely hard and always puts forth his best effort. He is awesome during group discussions too. From Mr. Trapani. Mia Torino. Mia, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Mia comes to PE every day with a positive attitude and a great work ethic. Mr. Bixby. Haley James. Haley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Haley never fails to be a great friend to all her classmates, especially those who are new to the school. Aviana Aragon. Aviana, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Aviana is working very hard on her audition for All County Band. She gives 100% effort in everything that she does. Erin Burnett. Erin, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Erin is very helpful in band. He is a hard worker and he is always willing to help set up and tear down the stage. He is very dependable and enthusiastic. Joshua Worth Denver. Joshua, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Joshua is always kind, respectful, and polite to both adults and his peers. He is a hard worker and is always prepared to put forth his best effort when learning. from Miss McGarvel. Keegan Parrish. Kagan, and I know that, I'm so sorry, Kagan Parrish. Kagan, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Kagan has done an excellent job at following directions quickly and always making sure that he is following the schedule. Great job, Kagan, from Miss Costick. Ava Kazan. Oh, they picked the wrong card, but you have an award, so come on up.
Jeez.
Ava, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Ava is inclusive and kind to her classmates from Mrs. Ware. Oh, that's how we do it. It's too many mistakes. Maybe we can fix the pictures after too. Jackson Schmidt. Hold on. Jackson, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jackson is always helpful and kind to his classmates and willing to help in all ways. From Mrs. Ware. All right, so you know what we're going to do? So, all right, fifth grade, get together. We're going to need someone to go down the front. We'll get a fifth grade picture, and then you have fourth grade certificate holders come back up to the fourth grade picture so that you guys in. So can we have a round of applause for our fifth grade? There you go. Okay. Thank you, fifth grade. Go back to your seats. And fourth grade, come back up if you have a certificate. Fourth grade certificate. On the right, all right, thank you. Thank you to all our award recipients. And like I said, thank you to all of our students. Please continue to give 100% effort every day. We want you to have fun at school, but we're here to learn. And we want to make sure that you're doing your absolute best every day and working as hard as you possibly can, because that's how your brain grows. So you'll be very successful as adults. Thank you to all of you that joined us this morning for our awards ceremony. And we're going to let the first row start to lead the way out. Thank you.
you okay?
Oh, okay. Did I get you easy off?
I think they have released a lot on